All right, so welcome to day 5 of the Parenting Breakthrough. You've done some amazing work over the past few days, learning how to understand your family's emotional landscape, clearing your emotional blocks, mastering strategies to handle challenging behaviors. Today, we're shifting focus to one of the most important pillars of parenting, which is building emotional connection. So why is this so crucial? It's because connection is the foundation of cooperation and trust and growth. So when your kid feels deeply connected to you, they're more likely to feel safe, which is going to help them regulate their emotions and respond positively to guidance. Here's the best part. Building connection doesn't have to take hours or involve elaborate plans. Sometimes a simple moment of focused attention can work wonders. So let's dive in. Think back to a time when you felt truly understood and valued by someone. So maybe it was a friend, partner, mentor. How did that affect your willingness to listen to them, support them, or even follow their advice? The same is true for kids. So whether they feel connected to you, when they sense that you truly see and understand them, they're more likely to cooperate. And conflict kind of fades away because they're not fighting to have their needs heard. They're already feeling heard. So connection isn't a luxury in parenting. It's really, really necessary. And it starts with small, intentional moments. So empathy is one of the most powerful tools for building connection. But here's the thing. Showing empathy doesn't mean you're agreeing with your child's behavior. It just means you're validating their feelings. So, for example, if your child is upset because they can't have ice cream before dinner, you might say, I know you're really disappointed. You were looking forward to that ice cream, and it's hard to wait. This doesn't mean you're giving in, but it does show that you're acknowledging their emotions. So when kids feel seen and understood, it helps them move through those big feelings faster. And over time, it's going to build trust because they know you're on their side, even when you're setting boundaries. So every kid has unique strengths, and part of building connection is taking the time to notice and celebrate them. So maybe your kid is incredibly creative, has an amazing memory, or shows kindness in unexpected ways. Recognizing those strengths, especially during challenging moments, can help you shift from focusing on what's wrong to appreciating what is right. So here's a simple exercise. At the end of each day, just write down one thing you noticed about your kid that made you smile or feel proud. And over time, this practice can actually help you see your child through a lens of gratitude and connection, even on the toughest days. So let's talk about play. Play isn't just fun. It's a powerful way to connect to your kid on their level. So through play, kids express emotions, they build trust, they communicate to us, and they learn new skills in a safe and enjoyable way. So think of play as your secret weapon for building connection. Whether it's a quick game of hide and seek, or rock, paper, scissors, building a fort, just being silly together. These moments strengthen your bond and create lasting memories. So today's action step is just to plan a 10-minute connection activity. It's really simple, but really helpful. So just plan that 10 minutes and execute it. Do it. Put it on the calendar. Here are some ideas to get you started. A quick round of their favorite game. Share a story about when you were their age. Have a mini dance party in the living room. Listen to them talk about something they love, giving them your full attention. The activity itself doesn't matter as much as the intention behind it. So during those 10 minutes, let your child feel like the most important person in the world. No distractions, no multitasking, no phone. Put your phone in the other room. Just pure connection. So, building emotional connection doesn't mean being a perfect parent or spending every waking moment with your kid. Like, we have other things to do. We know that. But it's about creating small, meaningful moments that show them that they're valued, understood, and loved. And when you strengthen your bond with them, you're not just making your home more peaceful, you're giving your kid the emotional safety they need to grow and thrive. So tomorrow we're going to build on this foundation by diving into some tools for improving emotional regulation. But for today, let's just focus on creating that one moment of connection. And let's dive into the workbook. All right, so in day 5 of the workbook here, we're going to start with a connection activity expansion, right? So what's the 10-minute activity you chose? What are some observations about it? Your kid's emotional response, your emotional response. What were some unexpected moments that happened? And let's talk about, when you think in terms of connection with your kid, how strong is a certain area of it, and What's a way to grow that? So listening, empathy, which is just basically understanding and acknowledging their emotions. You don't have to feel their emotions, and if they're sad, you don't have to get sad, right? This is just expressing empathy, making an empathic statement to them to show them that you see them. Playfulness and physical affection. Where do you rate yourself, and what can you do to grow there? So what's your daily connection commitment? I would go ahead and write out a weekly connection plan, and this will create a little routine around it, which is easier for both of you. So, for the first week of it, record the outcome. Or for the first 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, record the outcome. And you'll start to, again, we're measuring here. And the more we can measure, the better we can manage. So that is it for day 5. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6.